I currently drive an MG4 with the old lithium-ion battery, but the new version, as you see here, has a solid-state battery. It's the first mass production vehicle with solid-state battery. This is available in China now. It's not theory anymore. For years I've been following the story. Solid-state batteries going to have a breakthrough soon. They've had the breakthrough. They've got the technology. It works. They're building and selling mass production cars with solid-state batteries. They need about 1 kilo of silver in this car you see on the screen. It's about 1 kilo of silver in the battery. Now, that is massive, but the advantages are tremendous. The advantages are it's about several 100-mile range on one charge. You can charge in like about the same time it takes to fill up a big tank of petrol or diesel. A couple of minutes charge time, 0 to 80%. And they don't go on fire. There's no fire risk, as the old lithium-ion batteries do have a fire risk. These solid-state batteries you see here are incredible for cars, bikes, trucks, trains. It's going to change the world. But the problem is silver is irreplaceable. Silver and copper. There's a lot of copper used, a lot of silver. They cannot get the silver out. They call it thrifting silver and use more copper instead. No, it has to be silver. You see this bike here? This is the first mass production solid-state battery in a motorcycle. Again, several hundred miles range. The thing is with motorbikes, electric motorcycles, they were brilliant in every way except they didn't really have the range. Now solid-state battery is going to change everything. There's going to be a massive demand for silver and copper. The whole future of humanity is getting more and more electrified. More and more demand for silver and copper. And that is just the EVs and the batteries. When you look at data centers and crypto miners and large demands for silver in the chips, the infrastructure, silver and copper in the wiring, the connections, there's a massive demand for both silver and copper. And not only is the demand in the actual hardware and the infrastructure, but electricity, the need for electricity, for vehicles, for data centers, for humanity going forward. The demand is going up for electricity. Where's it going to come from? Well, all countries have signed on to this COP 2030 to try and reduce fossil fuels, or even like transition away from fossil fuels. That's what they're actually saying. Let's transition away from fossil fuels. That being the case, you're going to have to increase solar, wind, hydroelectric and nuclear. These are the ones that they're saying they're pinning all their hopes on. Now, nuclear power uses a lot of silver and copper, particularly silver. The silver control rods to control the nuclear reactor, every 5 years they're replaced with new ones. Each one's tens of thousands of ounces of silver. It's 80% silver. And they have to be replaced every 5 years. That's been going on since the 1950s. That has used up so much of the silver that used to be in the vaults around the world. It's been getting depleted because there's a deficit of silver. More silver is in demand than is coming in supply. So the vaults are getting drained. No one said, hang on, this is not going to end well. We're draining all the vaults of silver. Gold's in surplus, and the space that used to be filled up with silver in all the big vaults is now emptied of silver and it's full up of gold. And now the central banks have just got all full up of gold, surplus, overflowing, and they've run out of silver just at a time when demand is going bonkers. These solid-state batteries in these bikes and cars are absolutely brilliant. There's no fire risk. They've got a very long lifespan. They will last longer than the vehicle because of the silver. That is irreplaceable. There's none left in the bank vaults. The amount of mined silver is going down. It's a massive problem, and the demand for silver is going to be huge just at a time when they've run out. My message is clear. Keep taking silver out of available supply. Silver and copper, but primarily silver. If you followed my work over the years, you will hopefully have saved a lot of silver out of available supply. Continue to take silver out of available supply. Save silver from the cunning men trashing it away in data centers, aerospace, robotics, EVs, solid-state batteries, computers, cell phones, laptops, screens, all the electrical appliances in your kitchen, in your home, in factories. Stop the cunning men trashing away the last of the silver and copper. Take it out of available supply. Let's drain available supply together.